Hello, it's me, Lisa, and I'm back with a new summer video. This time it's about preserving and fermenting the goods of June and July. Our garden was full in bloom in the middle of summer, and we all enjoyed it very much. The upcoming autumn harvests, like the pumpkins, still had a long way to go, but I started to preserve some garden veggies as well as other things, which I want to show you today. In June, the rhubarb was ripe. When we moved here, this garden had 2 spots where rhubarb grew, and I somehow managed to multiply it within only a few months, which means that it grows at the old places as well as at a couple of new places. I'm not complaining here. This time, I was trying something new, fermented rhubarb. I found the recipe at Gaz Oakley's account, an amazing chef, and immediately had to try it. Rhubarb is a vegetable, even though it's mostly used for sweet recipes, which makes it perfect for fermenting. Later on in this video, I'm gonna show you how to ferment vegetables if you ever wondered how this is done. It's quite easy to do at home. I cooked the leftover rhubarb pieces for our son, now 1.5 years old. It's fun to watch kids trying new foods, and as expected, the sour rhubarb was spit out at first. But he learned to love it. So I'm gonna try these fermented rhubarb sticks now. Those have been fermenting for, wow, that's bubbles. For like 2 weeks, I think. You see that? Yeah, you can see that it's bubbling. I'll take out the glass thingy here. Cool. Okay, oh, it smells very good, like rhubarb. Oh, super curious. Okay, so this one's sticking out. I'll just take you. Wow. Wow, this is awesome. It's super soft. It is a bit sour, but it's like, yeah, it's great. Ah, wow. Just take another one. Oh, the smell is just so good. Yeah, it's like butter. Super soft. It's like what you say about fermented foods. Fermenting is like cooking without fire. So yeah, it's making everything more bioavailable and it's making it soft. It's really like cooking without fire. It's so delicious. Ah. The rhubarb season is nearly over, but I think I'm gonna do another one. This one smells great and tastes great. So yeah, I can really recommend trying fermented rhubarb. I'm really surprised how good it turned out. So cool. In our last video, I showed you how I made an oxymel from elderflowers that is still infusing. But as there are a lot more recipes with elderflowers, not only for medicinal use, but also for their great taste, I thought I'd show you one where they're getting fermented. I took some unpeeled carrots, leaving them uncut to have them as finger food when they're ready, and then I simply add some elderflowers for taste before adding the fermentation brine. This is going to be so delicious. So as you can see, I forage and harvest as much as I can from my garden, but that's up to now mostly herbs and flowers, because the vegetable garden is not yet far enough and the slugs ate a lot of plants. Really a lot. We do have a problem here. So next to picking as much as I can from our garden, like the herbs and flowers, I also try to preserve and ferment store-bought things, like the radishes, because I try to grow radishes here, these ones, but the slugs ate all of them, literally all of them. This is so sad, because I'd love to have those homegrown. We have the space for that, but the slugs ate all of them. So yeah, I'm gonna get those store-bought because I'm gonna ferment them now. And this is so, so delicious. I already have made 2 glasses of them and I love them and the baby loves them. And oh, it's just so perfect, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna cut them and put them into the glass, and you're gonna follow me through the process. So I put like half of the radishes into the jar now. It's filled like onto this line, and I still got enough left for a second batch. And now I'm gonna fill that up with the fermentation brine, which is water. I've got a liter of water here. I'm gonna get some salt, and you wanna have like a salt water between 1 and 2.5% salt, sorry. So I'm gonna go somewhere in between there. So like a filled tablespoon like this would be 10 grams, which is 1%. And a pile of 1 would be 2.5 grams. So I'm gonna go somewhere in between. That's fine. And I'm gonna use some of the old brine. So this is very pink and red, right? That's so cool. This is the last batch of the radishes, and we just emptied it this morning. And I'm gonna use a bit of that to go directly into the jar. Not here, because I might use it for something else. So I'm gonna do a bit of this in here to get it started a bit quicker, because here are already some of the microbiomes and bacteria I want in the fermentation brine. I could put some onions in there. Onions. And some of the seeds of the garlic mustard last year. Yeah. A lot of the brine came out of it when I put the weight glass on it. That's fine because it's gonna be spilling a lot of stuff anyway. I'm gonna put it here on this little plate, and the next few days I expect it to make some bubbles, and it's gonna spill some of the brine out here too. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that for 2 weeks, and then they're ready to eat. But I'm gonna store them in the cellar. It's gonna turn pink in the next days. That's so cool. There you go, that's finished. Lecker. Hey folks, so I'm gonna try something new today. I'm gonna make a ginger buck, and I've heard about it very often, and I thought it is time now that I try it myself. So ginger buck is something that is fermented and made by ginger, and you can use it to make your own soda. So as we have a lot of fruit trees and the berry garden, and like you can use it also with herbs and flowers. So I thought it's this year the time that I'm gonna do it, because we have that much. Yeah, so I got my ginger, a jar, some water and sugar. That's all you need. It's the first time I make it, but I think it's gonna work out. So I'll open the jar, get my ginger. We leave the peel on because that's where the yeast sits, which you need for the fermentation. And I'm just gonna chop it. So the first batch of ginger, a little more, maybe, just a tiny bit. All right, just for the feeling. Okay, so I've got the ginger, now we got the sugar. How much was it? Yeah, I looked it up, but I forgot it again, so I'm just gonna put in there some, like 1 or 2 tablespoons. Okay. The sugar sits in there, and the water. And I'm just gonna fill it up completely. There you go. Or not yet completely. Oh. You go in there too. Alright, so that's how we're gonna start it. This is gonna stay open. I'll put a cloth over it. I'm gonna fill this up with ginger and sugar in the next few days too. And after a week or so I can close the lid, because it's gonna settle a bit. And in the next few days I expect it to start bubbling. And then I'm gonna have my ginger buck and we're gonna go on making soda with it. I'm looking forward to the one with elderflower. Sure, this looks like a bit of work, feeding it daily and waiting 7 to 10 days until it's ready. But it doesn't have to be easy and convenient all the time. And doing this little amount of work here and there helps the whole family to heal or stay healthy. Fermentation is the key in probiotic food, and I think it's quite a nice idea to make delicious drinks that offer lots of good nutrition and support our microbiome. I started with a strawberry soda, as June is the strawberry month. I had chopped some strawberries and let them sit in sugar for 1 or 2 days in the fridge to get a simple syrup. For a homemade soda, I take the syrup, put some tablespoons of gingerbread in it, as well as some tablespoons of sugar, not much though. I fill the bottle up with water and leave a little bit of air to the top. For safety reasons, I burped it a couple of times a day, as I was really afraid of an explosion in our kitchen. I loved the reaction. Strawberries are said to make a wild reaction, and yes, they did. It was ready after 3 or 4 days, and on a wonderful warm and sunny night, when the kids were in bed, me and my husband tried our ever first homemade strawberry soda. It was less sweet than I had expected, but the strawberry taste was delicious. I'm gonna experiment with this throughout summer, and this was a good start. When my elderflower syrup was finally ready, I set up the soda I was waiting for so eagerly. As the flowers contain some yeast too, I put them in the bottle as well. Look at those bubbles. I loved watching them. It's so active. I think it's wild to watch this. Amazing. And the taste was undescribable. Elderflower is just awesome, really. So I got another fermented soda here. It's made from rose petals, because we have lots and lots of roses in the garden. And yeah, this looks very good. I only set it up this morning, so it's not quite ready yet. It'll be ready tomorrow, I think. But let's see what it does. Yeah, can you see that? Cool. That's how it looks. Oh, and the smell. As this is a video full of summer recipes, I thought I'd just continue in this style, as June and July are the months of sweet treats and food. Some years ago, I found a special recipe at Kyla Lobermeyer's website, the peach maple compote. The peach season had just started. Maybe I was a bit early, but I couldn't wait for this one. I only made a small batch, as there is this one rare ingredient, maple syrup. Yes, you can buy it in stores here in Germany too, but I had a bottle of maple syrup that my parents had brought me from their vacation in New England 2 years ago. The recipe fitted perfectly for the amount of syrup I had left, until the very last drop of this liquid gold. In the future, I might try it with my own honey first instead, but maple syrup gives it a very unique taste, and this is what I love the compote for. And this is what we've got only in the middle of summer. The end of summer, the harvesting time is still to come. But that is what we started with. So here you can see the fermented carrots with the elderflowers. I didn't open them yet, but I'm so curious how they're gonna taste. They're ready. And we got the fermented radishes here, which are so incredibly tasty. So right now, always when we go to the store, I'm gonna pick some radishes and ferment them, which is like, which results in like we have now 5, 6, 7 of those jars at home. Some are finished and already in the cellar, some are not finished yet. Here's another one. I love the color. It's all so colorful, it's amazing. And we have 2 sorts of cucumbers here. I always cut them in slices. Those are the fermented ones and those are the pickled ones. I have been pickling cucumbers in the past regularly, and this is fine, it's quite tasty. And I'm super curious how they're tasting in comparison to the pickles. Yeah, but they're not ready yet, but they look good. Oh yeah, some pickled onions, red onions. Again, with a great color. I hope it stays like that. I made 2 of those and one is already in the fridge. They're super tasty on salads. And the radishes. Oh, this is zucchini. Fermented zucchini with onions and leaves of green tea. I found this recipe online. I'm very curious here as well. I didn't even try it yet. The best one in the row. That's the rhubarb. And this is now the sweet corner. I made some peach maple compote. I found this recipe at the account of Under a Tin Roof by Kyla Lobermeyer, and it's so tasty. And we've got some, oh yeah, dried strawberries. I always do that. 2 years ago I had enough strawberries in our garden to make our own dried strawberries. Last year and this year the slugs were faster. And I also dried the blueberries. I'm not sure if I'm leaving them like that or if I make them into powder, because like when you have powder you can take spoonfuls into muesli, yogurt, and I think this is what I'm gonna try this year. So yeah, I'm a bit proud, I must say, and super happy we have so much food that we can just store in the cellar without the need of a fridge or a freezer, and it's super healthy, ferments and yummy treats, and the pickles are just perfect. I'm curious what our cellar will look like at the end of summer when the harvest of all other things is done too. So gonna look forward to it. Yeah. I hope you liked this episode. If you have any questions regarding the recipes, please write them down in the comments. I'm happy to answer them all. Thank you for watching.